I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. We're giving away a piano restoration. We've never done this before. We have given away pianos before, brand new ones. It's been a few years, but we've never given away a restoration. We find that the piano is so central to just living, to family life, and it transcends really any other object, particularly in its ability to be multi-generational, kind of intergenerational, in that it's great-grandparents, then grandparents, then parents, and then it's the current generation, and then they've got kids and they're planning on passing down the piano. I mean, it's just kind of amazing. So we're getting all of these entries of people talking about that, and it's really quite enlightening. I've heard about this for years. People talk about the restoration, or they talk about their piano at the beginning of the restoration. They come to us with their piano. Will you restore piano? Of course we will. Be happy to. And they talk about these stories, but we've never done a giveaway before where people are motivated to make these videos that are just beautiful, where they encapsulate this family history that I'm talking about. I haven't seen this video. I don't know if this is one of those videos, but if you haven't seen some of the others, people are dredging up old, shaky home movies when home movie cameras were giant things, and of people dancing and families around the piano, and they're doing interviews of uncles and grandparents and talking about the piano. So yeah, check out the other videos that we've done, and if you want more details, you can go to brighamlarsonpianos.com. Right there, it's the very first thing, brighamlarsonpianos.com. Very first thing that you see, Piano Legacy Project Restoration Giveaway. So you can go there and get some more details and enter into our giveaway. And I'm just really excited about all these stories and family history. It's almost becoming like a documentary project, like I know, is it Studs Terkel? I think he did a lot of he's a historian who gathered all of these stories, particularly from the South, I seem to remember, and he kind of I think he was hired by maybe the government to gather all of these stories of people in the 1930s, and the Great Dust Bowl, and there were even some people still alive from the Civil War, and he was gathering all these stories, and this is kind of like the piano version, at least on a very much smaller level, but it's kind of like the Studs Terkel history gathering. So let's watch this video together.
Our piano story begins almost 100 years ago. My great-grandma Barbara Allen received the piano in 1950 after she graduated high school. She was a concert pianist and studied at the Marken School for Professional Children in Hollywood, California. But just a few years after she received her treasured piano, her career was cut short by a tragic car accident. Her back was injured so badly that she could not sit to practice anymore. While she was recovering in the hospital, a handsome young man named Bob kept coming to visit her, and they fell in love. They were married in June 1958 and started their family in California. When they moved across the country to Connecticut, the piano came too. My great-grandma continued teaching piano lessons, and she taught some very special students. One of her students even went on to become the associate director of the Tabernacle Choir. His name is Ryan Murphy, and he started his music career on our piano. 4 generations of my family have now grown up with our beloved piano. My great-grandma passed her love of music on to my grandma, and then on to my mom. After my great-grandparents died, the piano was passed down to my mom.
There's even a
And the great-grandparents.
shout out to a piano technician in the background. Look at this. He's got his sat tuner there and the action pulled, working on the action. That's rare to get a shout out to a piano technician. A little love. Maybe, wow.
You're feeling the love.
Feeling the love.
Parents died, the piano was passed down to my mom. I told her that I wanted to learn how to play, and I'm now the 4th generation in our family to play this piano. I love playing beautiful songs on our
Hazelton
piano.
Brothers.
Some people say that pianos lose their value with age, but our family piano will always be priceless to us.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So good. So good. Wow.
How are we going to choose?
How so many of them are so good. Put yourself in my shoes. How am I supposed to choose? Look at this. Look at this beautiful family.
And a beautiful story.
And they got the piano technician in there and the
Is there bonus points for a piano technician?
and the child that's like, ooh, what's he doing? This is fascinating.
That's the vessel of curiosity.
Yeah, and we've got a VHS tape there. Obviously 30 years old or more. Multi-generational. All these. Ryan Murphy got his start on this piano teacher and the conservatory. That's a great story. 4 generations, so good. Very charming, very sweet. And the piano obviously needs a restoration. That's no doubt. That's a candidate for restoration. Fantastic entry, thank you.